We're now loaded into the match. If the Demacian Crew loses this match, they should be eliminated. Am I correct in saying that?
That appears to be the case, and that will mean that bot lane will move on and challenge other divisions in the tournament in the following days.
Okay, so if you want Demacian Crew to be eliminated, if you're a fan of bot lane, then you're rooting for red team. If you want to see this go to a game 3, you, sir, are rooting for blue, the Demacian Crew. I just got to get those. That's like a clever way of getting those color codes hammered down in my memory because my memory's terrible. But anyways, you'll often see somebody get face checked here in these bushes in the early game within Twisted Treeline. More often than not, I would say somebody gets blindsided by some kind of a surprise. We're going to see
happens all the time.
Oh, wow, what? That crescent strike from Diana somehow managed to land on all 3 players. Now Singed is in a lot of danger. Ignite and Exhaust are used.
The enemy team's in way more danger than Singed. I mean, check out Beast taking a tower hit, giving up first blood. Don't chase Singed. We are officially 1 minute and 10 seconds into the game before someone chased Singed and died. I don't know if you had money down on a minute 10, then you won at I believe 4-1 odds is what we put down before the game. So congratulations, you can collect your winning at the front desk. That was a minute 10 for the first person to chase Singed and die. A harsh lesson.
Bot lane is totally face palming right now. Beasts is like, I can't believe I just got chase Singed 101 right there and took a tower hit. But yes, that's going to give a big advantage.
Normally it doesn't happen until level 6. I mean, you know, once the Insanity Potion kicks in, but he's straight up trucked them with Ghost and his Q and Giant Brass Balls and not much else. And a little bit of slap fight between Chrysalis and 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz thought he had the advantage, but he does not.
Ghost used perhaps unnecessarily. And that's going to be...
He wanted to secure it. I mean, he knows how good Lee Sin is at escaping, especially this particular player. But I think what happened was 2 Chainz did a lot of harass early and got Chrysalis very low. And also using the minion damage too, and he got overconfident, and he severely underestimated what a level 2 Renekton can do with just 2 abilities.
That's going to give the Demacian Crew a 2-kill advantage, and they are probably going to be able to snag both these altars, unless bot lane puts in extra effort to prevent that. They are in position actually for a tower dive here at level 2, but I think they're more importantly just going to focus on grabbing this enemy altar right now, which should be popping in less than 10 seconds. But in the meantime, with all this tension here, I feel like a team fight's about to break out. No, kind of fizzing out a little bit here. The altars are now active. We'll wait to see what these teams do. 1v1 in the bot lane. Bot lane. It's kind of confusing because the team is called bot lane. But yeah, Renekton versus Lee Sin. Pretty epic bout down here. Renekton obviously has the advantage given that he got first blood there. And Udyr is going to be soloing the altar for his team. The same could be said for Elise over there, soloing her altar. And this is going to be pretty even, apart from the 2 kills, obviously. Both teams grabbing up their respective altars.
Yeah, surprisingly, they only got about a K difference. It's the first blood in the kill and nothing else. So they really haven't gotten necessarily a farm advantage. In fact, even bot lane with Chrysalis getting that kill is only, what, 3 ahead right now? 2 ahead? That's not that much of a difference.
Yeah. Udyr does appear that he's just straight up jungling here,
Oh my
folks.
god, 2 Chainz getting shredded right now by Chrysalis. Jesus, look at that damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage coming from Renekton.
Next cooldown cycle, Lee Sin's dead. He's gotta watch out.
He's really going heavy on his AD runes there from the looks of things. Actually, it's less than Lee Sin's, but Lee Sin has the Vamp Scepter, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Renekton starting with that Cloth 5 has a lot of attack power, excuse me.
A lot of armor,
attack damage. Just with his rune setup, and it's really showing on that Lee Sin player down there. Holy cow, he's getting owned. He needs to get Iron Will up.
Oh, there's that stun and the cocoon. Oh, man. One more shot. There it is.
This is not looking good for 2 Chainz, ladies and gentlemen, as Crystallis on the Renekton player now has 2 kills. And I would like to see him go back to buy something. He now has about 1,500 gold in the bank right now. What would you like to see him build with this crowbar?
Well, on Renekton, I mean, I guess he doesn't really need a Hex Drinker. I mean, maybe a Warden's Mail if he wants to go tanky. He's already got the cloth armor. I think that's where I'd go as a Warden's Mail. That would definitely help a lot against Udyr in a straight fight, as well as Diana, in fact. So yeah, that's what I would do, is probably Warden's Mail.
Let's see. The moment of truth. Is Chrome all right? Is he going to build Ninja Tabby like Hengus thinks he is?
He could build Ninja Tabby.
He's thinking about
well,
it.
he could build one or the other or both. Both of them would work really well against auto attacks from Diana and Udyr. So that would be a good choice.
He's taking a sweet time back there. Wow. He chose to go with a brutalizer.
Going damage. Okay. He's gonna try to push a snowball, early snowball, by going straight damage in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't disagree with this strategy at all. Elise goes back and buys a Cage's Pick and a Phoenix Codex.
Oh.
So she's looking to go for more of a sustained build with the GP5 action.
Beast, by the way, getting thrown around by PP Swag, and he's going to try to do a little bit of a juke, but he's got Lift coming up. Let's see if PP Swag can bait this. Insanity Potion is not up. He is not level 6 yet, so PP Swag will probably die here. Are they going to chase Singe, though? No. They're not going to chase Singe. They learned their lesson. Yeah, and look at them both at no health, by the way. They Lift came in at almost full and did that. So now 2 Chains once again getting destroyed by Chrysalis. See if he can escape to a minion. There's the escape.
One more.
Oh, and he still died of the Ignite. It didn't even matter. He still died of the Ignite. How about that?
Oh, what a heartbreak. Just a second before he finished the TP, the Repel combined with the Venomous Bite.
Close.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Yes, it was.
Demacian Crew is dominating this 3v3 right now.
Yes, it was. Yes. Great choice, by the way, Demacian Crew. Since they lost the first game, they were able to choose Twisted Treeline, and obviously they knew what they were choosing.
They've been practicing this.
I guess so. But that Singe chasing in the beginning, I mean, you know, that's just a freebie. That should never happen.
This is so one-sided. It is actually, I mean, I don't mean to spoil anything, but it's very hard to come back from this sort of a lead.
Sure.
Or from being this far behind in Twisted Treeline, because there's only 3 players. And bot lane just lost their altar to the enemy. So they're going to be able to broaden that gap as much as they can right now, as pretty much all their players are in positions of power right now. Ever since that first blood given to Singed, Beast has just not been himself on the Diana in the top lane.
Yeah.
He's just not very confident.
You are right, and 2 Chains also not having much of a contribution so far in this fight. That's not good, but anyway, they're going to jump on Chrysalis, getting hit by the Cocoon, so I think he will escape. Let's see if they want to continue pursuing this. No, Diana keeping on him, and there,
nice
finish him.
Play there from Beast.
Yeah, it was.
He was contemplating that flash, but he landed a max distance Crescent Strike.
Yes.
And he so needed that gold. The shutdown gold from Reddington, 432, into the pockets of Beast. This man needs to go back and buy. He's got about 900. Actually, he doesn't have that much gold, unfortunately.
Yeah. So nice work there, bot lane. With that play. That's what you needed big time. So now you need to counter push. You guys need to get farmed big time. You need to clear both jungles, and you need to take some altars. And they have a great chance here. I mean, it's much harder to come back on Twisted Treeline than it is on Summoner's Rift, but it hasn't quite got to that out of control place yet. It's getting there, but it hasn't quite got there yet. I mean, having that Reddington with 3 kills at Chrysalis is terrifying. That's certainly not where they want to be, but it is not quite to that point where it's unrecoverable. Once you have the point where Big PV Swag is able to like 2v1 and 3v1, then you know they're screwed. But for right now, they're still able to come back.
Oh man, more ballsy play from 2 Chains. He's going 1v3 here, ladies and gents. It's not going to pay off for him.
That's not what they need to do.
Yeah. Diana may fall here as well. Does she have flash? No, she does not. She's doomed. Doomed, ladies and gentlemen. Was it worth that altar? Absolutely not.
Definitely
they just
not.
Gave up 2 more kills. And we have a snowballing Reddington here as well. You could even say Elise is snowballing at this point.
Oh yeah, 3-0 and 2. Hell yeah, he's snowballing almost as much as
scary.
Almost as much as Reddington. That's scary is an understatement. Understatement of the century. Those 2 little kills put him ahead another 500, 600 gold, 700 gold, something like that. So they're sitting at now 2.5k is the difference.
The Haunting guys just bought there for Elise player. She's looking to go a little bit on the tankier side. I like it. She's actually one of the best champions for tower diving on this map. Now that I think about it, the repel range is just so far. You know, it's uncharted territory, friends and viewers. The best champions for Twisted Treeline, you just don't see it played competitively often enough. So really, these strategies come out of the fold just like, you know, a new season release for Summoner's Rift or something, and it's really exciting to watch. So I'm really enjoying this Elise play. I think that, bot lane does have both altars. They're not available for capture right now. So Demacian Crew needs to do what they can to prevent farm right now, because as time goes on, finally the altar popped there, and Huge Rectums is going to grab that. The friendly altar. God, I can't believe I have to say that name. In front of the world, I have to say this name, Huge Rectums. Just kidding. I love it, secretly.
Yeah, me too. Not secretly. Very openly.
But yeah, this is not looking good, obviously, for bot lane. Captain Obvious checking in here, folks. We might see
2 Chainz catching huge rectums. I mean, he's Elise, so he can probably escape. But Chrysalis is coming up here. Maybe he's not going to need to escape.
The burst from Elise. Yeah, he didn't even need Renekton's help right there.
Wow.
There's just way too much damage. The Haunting Guy is such a powerful item on Elise because she's so burst focused, man. She can kite after she lands that burst damage. Not that she even needed to, but relying on the 1.5 second stun from Cocoon, those shotgun range Cocoons, they're not necessarily easy to land. That's why I enjoy watching Elise so much, is because she's a very high skill cap champion.
Yes, very much so. Just like Nidalee.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. All 3 members of the Demacian Crew now grouping in the mid lane. They just grabbed enemy altar. They're pretty happy. Morale is high. Somebody's going back. It is Renekton.
Cocoon on Beast. Not good. They're going to chase him under the tower. Let's see if he wants to... I guess they didn't want to over-pursue that. Didn't want to...
Renekton purchasing his Black Cleaver, Ninja Tabby, and now he's got a Giant Spell, guys. He is so dangerous. He's fixing to tower dive some people right now. Hardly ever do you see a player snowball this hard in Twisted Treeline, and when they do, man, it's not easy to come back.
Yeah, this is getting way out of hand now, for sure. I mean, the lead has more than doubled since I was talking about their chances of coming back. So I would say at this point their chance of coming back is very slim.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just keeps getting worse and worse. Blackfire Torch release, an incredibly powerful item that would be so overpowered if it was on Summoner's Rift because of the extra time you had to charge it, and also a Holy Grail for Diana.
Yeah, Huge Rectum's really, I really like this pick. I didn't think Elise would be that strong on this map, but she really is.
Yeah, she's incredible.
She's everywhere at once.
I need to start playing Elise. I think she might be way outside of my skill level though, so I don't know.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you like your auto lock.
I do. I like my dazzle. That's about all I can handle.
I mean, she does have a lot of auto locks. It's mostly just her Cocoon. It's one of the hardest shots to land.
Yeah.
Okay, Altar is popped up here for bot lane. They are going to take this one back. Wow. Tanking wolves. This is interesting. Those wolves coming onto the altar space.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think this is a little too little, too late. As really, this is on Demacian Crew. The ball's in their court. They need to make something happen here. They need to start tower diving. They need to basically take away any chance of a comeback right now, because now's the time to do it.
Right.
Where Renekton's basically peaking out in his power right now, and I would like to see him do some sort of a coordinated tower dive. That may be exactly what they're planning here with this 3-man push in the bot lane on 2 Chainz. Although 2 Chainz, does he have any wards on standby? No, he does not. So he's actually in a dangerous spot.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there are no wards on
his map.
I don't know
wriggles,
what I'm thinking. Yeah, but that doesn't have a ward built into it. It's called the
Ghost
it doesn't
Lantern? Anymore. Yeah.
The Spectral
My
Lantern.
mistake.
Yeah. It's just a reveal.
That's the stealth detecting mist. So that's kind of the combination of the Hex Tech Sweeper from from ARAM and from Dominion, but mixed with the Wriggles, and there's no ward. Yeah, that sucks.
Right.
I mean, obviously this map you can't buy a Sightstone or anything, so it's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's a big disadvantage for Lee Sin, but even so, he's still mega strong on this map.
Yeah, he's still one of the best in the game. He's still so highly mobile that and able to ambush from over the wall. And one of the best things about Lee Sin's ambushes from over the wall that's better than almost every champion is that if he misses, it's not that big of a deal. He just goes off. He doesn't take any risk when he misses. Like the Sonic Wave, if it whiffs, he can just turn around and just leave. But most champions, like say Jarvan or even Elise, if they go over the wall and something goes wrong, they're committed. That's it. They're committed to the fight.
Yeah.
With Sonic Wave, even if he lands it and changes his mind, he doesn't have to jump in. So Sonic Wave is something you can use to possibly set up a fight without taking any kind of risk. It's pretty nice.
Man, I gotta say, I don't think Demacian Crew is playing aggressive enough at this point in the match. They're kind of just focusing on farm when they don't have to.
They need to lock this down because their lead has shrunk by a little bit. Their lead is not quite, not by a whole lot, but the point is that bot lane is very slowly recovering, and it needs to go in the opposite direction. Demacian Crew needs to keep pushing their advantage, and Lift running into major trouble. Speaking of advantages, he's going to flash, and he's actually going to escape. That's a combination of Udyr's crazy speed and a really nice flash.
Yeah, had that cocoon landed, it would have been GG there for Lift.
Yep.
Like I said, those close range cocoons are not easy to land. Just because it's such a high missile speed on those things, just a couple of pixels off, and you might just ruin your team fight. But Singed, he needs to push down his tower. He shouldn't be afraid of this Diana at all, even with the gap close. He's got the Merc Treads, and he's got the Haunting Guys. He's rather tanky, especially against Diana at this point, and he's just not he's not playing aggressive enough, I don't think. So I know I've been reiterating that over and over again, but Demacian Crew, they're just taking their sweet time. That's not really how I think Twisted Treeline should be played. I'm trying not to sound too opinionated here, folks.
Yeah, they need to crush it. The lead's back to 3.5k again. So it's not really moving. And the last thing they want is to stall, because if they stall, then Beast is just going to get stronger and stronger. I mean, Diana is a very high scaling champion in this map. The only higher scaling champion, you could argue, maybe Singed. Maybe Singed. I'm not sure if it's Singed or Diana, one of those two, but certainly Demacian Crew is going to run into trouble if they continue to allow the game to be stalled, because Crystallis is going to drop off, and Renekton's early game domination is going to fail him later on if they're not careful. He's going for a mallet next, by the way, so that's not a bad combination. But he probably should go. He's probably should switch to a tankier build, because he's going to be absolutely shredded by Diana in a little bit.
That's a good point you make there. He's really just given up his what would have been like a hyper carry role. Early in this game, he hasn't even pushed the tower. Yeah. So I don't agree with this focusing on farm. In fact, there hasn't been a real team fight for the past however long it's been, and now Diana appears to have the pushing advantage in the top lane after all this time. Deciding not to push that tower for safety reasons, but she's going to go back. Looks like she's looking to build an Abyssal Scepter first. Honestly, man, I don't know which items are restricted on this map or not. There's so many of them.
Well, you can't get a Death Cap or a Zhonya's, but you can get a Wooglets, which is kind of a combination of the two. So I'm sure she's going to get that very soon. And Crystallis can huge Rectum's fighting it out with 2 chains, and Lif is going to have to run behind the tower. There's a nice Dragon's Rage to save both of them. Lif says, I ain't leaving now. I'm going to beat up this minion and heal. And Beast is now in the fight as well. Beast still not strong enough yet to start dominating, but he will be. I guarantee it if the fight continues.
And just allowing the Renekton ultimate to fizz out there. Yeah. Now it will be a legitimate 3v2. Diana,
not good. They need to back off now.
Yeah.
Oh, big PP Swag going for it. He's going to grab Lif. Lif is screwed. They're going to burst him down pretty darn quick. And 2 chains now returning to the fight. Let's see if he can kill Singe and just chase him across the map. That's probably going to go well. Just chase that Singed man. I hear that's how you win. You get RP if you catch Singed, right? Somebody said that in the stream chat. Anyway, Crystallis instead getting caught, and everybody's actually kind of low here for Demacian Crew. There's a potential for a major turnaround. They have the burst to kill Singed if he overextends
him. Yeah, they really.
Oh my God, he's gonna catch him. He's gonna catch Crystallis. There, he caught him, and they're gonna slug it out. Here comes PP Swag though. 2 chains may pay for his insolence in challenging them. Yes, Crystallis is too fed, and unfortunately, I don't believe Beast was down for that fight. Let's see if he can get out to the safeguard. Possibly it's a Sonic Wave to a minion. Even better. Better.
And he used the safeguard in transit too while he was moving.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, so I think they're listening to us, man. Demacian Crew stepping up their game.
Oh, here comes Beast from out of the back, and he pulls all 3 of them. But no, 2 chains wasn't in position for the follow-up. He does get there finally to kill Renekton, and now PP Swag is low. Don't chase him.
He's out of energy. He doesn't have the energy.
Oh my God! And PP Swag peels. Lif now chasing Singed. And he thinks twice. He says, "Wait a minute! What am I doing? Stop!"
Yeah, he doesn't want to have anything to do with this Singed right now.
Man,
he does know that.
Oh, look at him baiting with the recall. He's baiting so hard.
He's gonna land a cocoon.
He falls for the bait. He's gonna. No, he didn't get him.
He gets the kill on Singed somehow.
Oh my God!
What was that? A Tempest? I don't even know.
Oh.
I wish I had combat log, but yeah, definitely.
Nuts.
Big PP Swag was not expecting to give up a kill there. That was a nice bait, but the cocoon came just a split second too late.
I am so impressed that Lif managed to kill Singed in that position. I mean, I thought it was such a mistake to chase him, but the fact that he killed him and got him, it's worth it. It's worth it, okay? He killed Singed. That's all that truly matters.
Yeah.
So that's a Seraph's embrace for Singed, as if he wasn't hard enough to kill.
Look at this, Chromar. Man. This game has gone on so long that bot lane has managed to basically, and I wouldn't say even footing, but they can team fight now. They can go heads up as long as they outplay their enemies. they can compensate for the difference in items. But look at this. Somebody's getting caught off guard over here. It is Crystalisk. There's a lot of pursuit capabilities
Dominus
here from Udyr and Lee Sin combined. If their reinforcements do not come in time.
No, they're way too far away. He's going to die. I think they're going to get him. There we go. And PP Swag here for a revenge kill on 2 Chains. They are going to kill him. He is... Oh, wow. He needs more defense. I mean, he went for his Blade of the Ruined King first, which makes perfect sense. But he's got to switch to a defensive build. And there he is buying... Just the instant I said it, he bought a cape. But there you go. Huge Rectum's fighting it out with Beast. I don't know who's going to win this fight, Hengist. It's tough to say. Huge Rectum's, though, with PP Swag coming in with the interference kill. And they're actually going to kill Huge Rectum's right away. Now they got to run away from PP Swag because Beast might die here from this poison. I'm not sure. It's kind of close. Udyr with a Chase Singe. Chase Singe, guys. He's going to run up and steal the health, and it's so smart. Look at this. He can't kill him. There you go. And life successfully chases Singed. Big PP Swag actually died to Udyr. And
bot lane is punishing the crew for every mistake they've made in this match. Look at this. They didn't capitalize when they needed to. They didn't dive. They didn't take towers. And now bot lane is back in this match. There's no excuse.
Yes, that was shocking. The thing that blows my mind is that while that chase was going on, Lif was actually gaining health. PP Swag could not kill Lif. No matter what, no matter how long he chased, no matter how long, because Lif was not losing health. Every time he would lose a little bit from the dot, he would catch up, get one hit, and then just heal right back up with Turtle. So, what could he do, right? So we had a case of someone successfully chasing Singe. I mean, can't believe it. But it's comeback time for bot lane, man. This is exactly what I was talking about in the beginning of the stream, and I'm like, all I want to see is comebacks and upsets and whatnot. We had this in the bag we thought the Demacian Crew had it in the bag, rather, because of the early start, and at one point they were almost double in gold.
7 kills ahead.
They were 7 kills ahead. They were almost double in gold, and all of a sudden, it's not looking so good. Lif, however, getting caught, and he's going to be able to escape. Udyr's a little bit too tanky for that. And
he's got to be more careful than that, though. If Renekton were there for the follow-up, he would have been dead.
True. That's true. One more stun from Crystalisk would have been enough. And there's a nice Dragon Rage trying to protect this tower, while unfortunately Beast is not here. Beast not being here is a huge problem. Yeah. This is a major mistake. 2 Chainz trying to fight it out. Look at him just bullying the tower that they don't even care. And Beast finally returning, but before, are they going to be able to? No, the inhibitor's done for.
They can't save this inhibitor.
They can't save it.
Beast doing? He's been delayed by minion balls.
Man, this is really disappointing. Come on, guys. I think you should go over to his house and punch him in the face or something, because you just threw that inhibitor and your comeback just fell apart.
He must have got interrupted by minion balls in his teleport.
I don't know.
On his way back.
So there's you trying to pull on the tower. It's a little too late though with the inhibitor down. Let's see if they can kill Singe once again. Lif chasing and does get it. Lif may die to the ignite. There it goes. Beast now in the fight. He is very strong, but 2v1 is going to be way too much for him, and they overwhelm him. And now they're going to take the Nexus.
The Elise player, Huge Rectum's, man.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, there's no way we're going to lose after this lead we had. I'm going to pull through for my team, and that's exactly what he did right there.
They could have won this game. Bot lane could have come back. And they just threw it at the end.
Yeah, they were trying to base race or something, but they had to know, just based on items alone, that they were going to lose that race, especially because there were 3 players pushing one objective, where Diana was solo top, and he took way too long to come back, so... That is unfortunate that happened, but hey, you know what? It means a game 3 between these two guys.
It does. So actually, I'm pro this outcome. All right, on to game 3.